Bud Light is in a true panic mode, as you can see by this article on the screen right here. It's just pure damage control coming from Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch right now, and it's also coming out that recently they have lost shelf space, permanent shelf space in larger grocery store chains. I don't know exactly which grocery stores they are. It is just a rumor at this point, but I'm sure that we'll hear that very soon, and it would only make sense that Bud Light and other Anheuser-Busch products that aren't selling as well due to the boycott, it would only make sense that they would lose permanent shelf space, as they're losing these grocery stores money by being there. They're taking up shelf space and just not selling any products. So why would they not lose permanent shelf space? It would only make sense for that to be the case. But as you can see by this article on the screen right here, it says Bud Light donates to families of fallen military heroes following backlash, which is a great thing. You know, obviously we all want to see families of fallen military heroes get money. You know, we all want to see people donate to them, and it's a good thing that Bud Light, it's a good thing that anybody, no matter who they are, is giving money to families of fallen military heroes. That's always a good thing. But I see there's a story in this article, and I'm sure there's a lot of other stories like this as well, of people buying these products, Bud Light products, simply because they are donating to these fallen military families. And it's like, dude, the charities are public. You can donate to them without going through Bud Light and only giving, like, they're only giving a quarter, 25 cents per one of these aluminum cans or aluminum bottles that are sold. You can go give them a whole lot more money than 25 cents and also give Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch $0, you know, just because they're simply trying to do damage control. Like, they don't care about these actual fallen military heroes' families. They don't care about this stuff. They just want to do damage control. They just want to try to gain the audience back that they completely messed over, that they completely lost with the whole Bud Light boycott situation. Here it says Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light, and several Washington, D.C. bars have teamed up to help out the families of fallen veterans, which, like I said, it's a good thing. It's always a good thing when those people are getting more money. Outkick can report that the Embattled Beer Company is donating a portion of all beer sales to Folds of Honor, the nonprofit organization that helps provide for the families of fallen and disabled service members. Several area bars are participating, including Dirty Water, where owner Chris DeFelice said reps from Bud Light contacted him about the promotion. It was obvious I had to participate, DeFelice told Outkick. Folds of Honor is a great patriotic organization that helps the families of those who never made it home. It was an easy decision. That's coming from a bar owner, I believe, in the DC area. The promotion states that 25 cents from every aluminum bottle of Bud Light and Budweiser, pictured above, sold will go to Folds of Honor, which, like I said, man, always a good thing when these families are getting this money, getting this extra support. I just think there's a lot better ways to go about getting these families the support that they need. And you don't have to go through Bud Light. You don't have to go through beer companies at all in order to just donate to these charities directly. But, you know, like I said, always good when these families are getting money. Outkick spoke to one bar regular at Dirty Water who put aside his current Bud Light boycott to buy a can because of the promotion. And like I said, I understand that, like, it's coming from a good place. I understand that you want to give these families money, that you want to, you know, support these charities that are doing a great thing. You know, it's a great thing to give money to those charities. It's a great thing to give money to the families of the fallen military heroes. That's great and all, but you don't have to go through Bud Light. You don't have to go through Budweiser or any Anheuser-Busch products. You don't have to put aside the Bud Light boycott in order to give these families money. You know, it's great. Maybe the Bud Light thing is great because it's going to bring this, you know, Folds of Honor, this charity, more eyeballs. It's going to bring more eyeballs to the charity, which can cause people to donate directly to the charity instead of going through Bud Light or Budweiser to give money to these charities. Which, like I said, it's only a quarter per bottle sold, which I'm sure is going to add up. You know, I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of money donated to these charities because of this promotion, and that's a good thing. But you don't have to put aside the boycott in order to give Bud Light and Budweiser money. You could just donate to that charity directly. Joe Rogan also spoke about the situation once again. Joe Rogan calls Dylan Mulvaney a confused person and rant about influencers' Bud Light partnership. A confused person is definitely an understatement. I don't even know if he's a confused person, to be honest with you. I think he's definitely using this as an opportunity to make money. I think he might not even be confused at all. He might not even believe any of the things that he's saying. He just knows that it's an easy way to make money and kind of pull a heist on all of these companies. You know, he's getting hundreds of thousands of dollars for these promotions, for Bud Light, for Nike, for all these other promotions that he's done in the past. He's getting hundreds of thousands, man. He is really pulling heists on these companies. Not only is he getting hundreds of thousands out of these companies' pockets, out of Bud Light, out of Nike, all these other corporations, all these other companies that he's promoted, but he's also causing them to lose money on the back end with the boycotts. Like I said, I don't even know if it's a confused person. I think it's a person who knows how to make money, who knows how to manipulate people. And I think by the end of this year, Dylan Mulvaney will revert back to just straight up being a man. There's nothing that he has to do or in order to do that, other than just say that he identifies as a man again, because he hasn't had any sort of surgery. He still has a full-on beard, even that you can see through his makeup. Like, there's nothing that he has to do in order to do that, except for change his pronouns that are in his bio. Like, that's the only thing that he has to do in order for the left to, you know, call him a man once again. So I think that it's probably going to happen by the end of the year. And then we go to this article from Brewbound. It says, survey says beer distributors believe Bud Light has suffered permanent damage. And like I said earlier, they're apparently, now it's rumored that they have lost permanent shelf space in larger grocery stores. I'm going to assume it's probably like Costco or Sam's or Walmart. All these other larger grocery store brands is probably who I would say that they're losing permanent shelf space in. And like I said, it would only make sense if they did lose permanent shelf space, because they're costing these grocery stores, these stores in general, anybody who is stocking Bud Light right now, it's costing them money because nobody's buying Bud Light. Their sales are down around 25%. In comparison to this time last year. So it would only make sense if those rumors come out to be true in a couple of days here. It'll probably not be reported until Monday, but I'm sure that it will be reported pretty soon that Bud Light is losing permanent shelf space in some of these grocery stores. Let me know what you're thinking so far about the Bud Light boycott. Do you think that the sales numbers will continue to drop, or do you think that it's kind of losing steam a bit, that people are talking about it less? And if you are thinking that, then please leave a like on this video and comment down below what you're thinking so that this video can get promoted more. And also make sure you keep the conversation going on other social media platforms as well, on Twitter, whatever it is, and not just my videos, but also other people's videos as well. Just keep the Bud Light boycott conversation going, to keep the discourse going. Other than that, though, I would really appreciate a like on this video and a subscription if you want to see more videos just like this one. Hope to see you in the next one.